And welcome back to the Central Coast Regional Sporting Complex for our final game in our fourth set today. The Premiers Newcastle City and Maitland. Should be an interesting game this afternoon. Interesting to see where Maitland are at and to see how City, with a lot of familiar faces in their side, I think that they'll be strong favourites here. With me in commentary for game number 4 of our fourth set is Sam Zickman. Good evening, Sam, in what's become a rather chilly evening here at Tuggerah.
The jackets have come out, David. We're all rugged up, but it's beautiful conditions for our fourth cup game of the day. Newcastle City, Maitland, both teams warming up on the field at the moment, going through their last paces. Lights are shining. Beautiful night ahead of us. Looking forward to some night football, AFL Hunter Central Coast style.
Indeed, with the Vegetown football, you can see the shadows coming across. It's 6:28 here in Tuggerah, and that the cold change has blown away the wind, blown away the rain, and actually at the moment there's not much breeze. It was prevalent with Killarney Vale and Cardiff, and it really had an effect in the last game, but Killarney Vale shot poorly.
Some interesting signs from that game, though. Killarney Vale certainly showed that they're going to be up and about this year. Yep. A very smart Cardiff outfit, so some really good signs for both of those clubs for 2019.
Now, I haven't got team sheets yet. Have you got any team sheets at all from either of these two sides?
Not yet.
Okay, no problems. We'll go into here because we're just about ready to go with games about to start, so we'll get that up and running for you. We're supposed to get team sheets, but there's nothing. Off goes the folder. So, the final game in our big 4-set here today at the Central Coast Regional Sporting Complex. Been a terrific day's football. It really has been so much fun. Just go and have a look at, see if I can bring up some fixtures and results and see how they're going in the women's game. Over the back at the moment, Maitland playing City. That's men's. Let's go to the women's on our AFL HCC website. So, okay, so that game's very close over the back. It's Maitland 23 leading Newcastle City 22, 3-5 to 3-4. Very close, just the 1 point in that game. And the final game there is Lake Macquarie and Terragoulavoca. That gets underway at 7 o'clock. This game here's just about to get underway. Yes, I'm a bit concerned that we haven't got team sheets either, so hopefully that's as per pro, because no team sheets provided at all, which need to be done. Possibly some coming here now to us. Not my problem to worry about those, other than the broadcasting. So, Newcastle City for mine, strong favourites here. What have Maitland got? They had a rough year last year. Patrick McMahon, hopefully back now to full fitness. One of the league's best in the top 10 players in the league. Interesting to see how this all goes this afternoon as the lights start to take hold. And Newcastle City coming off, and we're just about ready to go. Here, Newcastle City look like they're running right to left team sheet. So let's have a look here for Maitland. What have we got here? Newcastle City. Kelleher's changed numbers to 48, thank you. Down there. McDonald to 30, there he is. Maitland have just got rid of their emergencies by the look. Yes. Selkirk in 3. Ryan Stanton with the football. Just about ready to go. Thank you, Sam. Sam will be with me in a minute once he's finished. Off. Siren. And we're ready to go here. And the clock's away. Away we go. 48 was Kelleher in the ruck. Oh, good tackle made there. In and under. Kelleher in 48. I think he might have had a year off last year. He's come back a much bigger, burlier character than he was. Good left-footed player. Stanton with the umpire. Stanton with the football. Kelleher's up. He's got position here, using that body to effect. However, Taylor gets the football out from Maitland. Slight breeze at the moment, but nothing like it was an hour and a half ago. Oh, misses that one. Is that... I thought that might have been a 34. I wonder if that's 24 in Bowie. We'll check that out. I thought I might have just seen a 34 centre-half back type back there. I wonder if that's Damon Chuali. Damon Chuali, did you actually get a team sheet from Newcastle City?
No team sheets.
Okay. Thank you. Because Chuali's not named. His number's not on this team sheet list here, so... Thank you. Over the shoulder. Player in the mark's a yard over. Driving ball. 94. Looks like it is Chuali, I reckon. He's the only one there that's not numbered. Short ball, not 15. Oh, has he paid the mark? What's... No, he's paid... I reckon he's paid a mark. I reckon that's gone about 10 metres. But anyway... Driving ball and punched over. 94. Yeah, so Damon Chuali's moved over from the Lake Macquarie Dockers. Is our final number in the set there. Thank you, Sam.
Yeah, it's interesting to see Damon, first game for Newcastle City, coming over from Lake Macquarie. Really interested to see how he goes tonight.
Yeah. And fitting into Newcastle, into a winning culture too, will be interesting for him. Mitchell Knight goes long and gets that ball down to the centre. 30's Noah McDonald. She's calling these players out in numerical order, but anyway. Mitchell Knight in and under, as he's done so effectively for so many years. Is it Hayden Taylor? Hayden Taylor coming in for the ruck here, along with Kelleher. So no Chris Jackson this year. He's not playing for Newcastle City. Looks like Kelleher's going to take the ruck over the shoulder. Free kick, Kelleher. Play on, and he's called advantage. Mitchell Knight's gone. Keast one-on-one. Now he's going to be tackled here. Should be an easy goal. Oh, he's hit the post. I think that was Max Quinlan in 39, was it? In 38.
He's very unhappy with himself. He knows he should have hit that one.
He should have hit that one.
Yeah, should have got it through. Very upset down there. That's all right. You'll get another chance, young man.
Dustin Spriggs goes wide. Now is that out of bounds to the full? It is. And trotting over there is Liam Dwyer, who was so effective in the final series for Newcastle City last year. Abe Gibson, of course, is a player with Newcastle City. He's playing the cricket round final for Hamilton Wickham today in Newcastle, so he's not here today. Thompson. Short. Looking for Keast. Big monster of a man he is. Oh, great smother. Really good. Ken City capitalise. Listens to the voice. Thompson. Again to that right side. Second point to Newcastle. Cam Keast, MBBS. He's a medical doctor. So he's a very accomplished individual.
Always handy to have one of those on site if needed. But he's certainly got other things to do tonight. Get some footy, kick some goals. That's the plan.
Dwyer. Or is that O'Malley? No, that's Mac O'Malley. Can tell by those tattoos. Haswell up forward. Oh, good mark. Quinlan. And the youngster. And they're going to have to use some of their youngsters and blood some of these guys with their player point system this year. Sam at 30.
Yep, certainly. The player point system in its second year of operation in the competition. But Quinlan lining him up. Really good body position there. Protected the football. Can he finish? Straight through the middle. Excellent finish there. Well done. Nice kick straight through the middle.
Bar TV Sports, the specialists in live streaming and broadcasting of sport, including the AFL Hunter Central Coast. Bar TV Sports, making your game the main game. Good start there for City. Yeah,
certainly had most of the play so far, City. Look, Maitland looking extremely fit, warming up before the game. So they'll be in it right to the finish, but Newcastle City have started well. Plenty of play down there, and looking forward to an enthralling tussle tonight between these two teams.
I'll tell you a story about Jody Henderson later on. You might remember he's our central umpire at the moment. Mitchell Knight beautifully reads Kelleher. Oh, clinical footballers. That Haswell playing in the forward line he is. If that's the case for the season, that's a big move.
It's played on, Haswell Connor. Launched one. Oh, hit the post. Good start by Connor there. Well done.
139, Newcastle City. Maitland yet to score. Under lights here, he's gone.
Again, players getting used to the new rules there. He's away and out.
Twali. Once he gets going at City, he's going to be a handful. Good player. Over the top, and that ball will go for it.
You can tell he's turned up to pre-season a little bit late. They've just given him the number 94. Interesting choice there, but no doubt in years to come that number will come down for Damon.
Cam Keast in the ruck here with Dylan Bennett. He's too big, too strong. Thompson will kick that.
Peppering the goals here, City.
1-4, are they? 1-4-10, yet to score. So Maitland have clearly practiced their kick-outs because they're running straight out of that square every time.
Perhaps a little too quick for their own teammates. At the moment, they're not able to find an option with that kick. They are getting it out quickly.
Riley Newstead, who was one in their top 6 regularly last season, in a tough year for the Saints. Short ball, Matheson. Goes low. Good contest. They get it out. No Pryor. No Pryor. Umpire Nathan Slater says, "I'll have that, thank you."
Ethan Durbridge with a tackle there, face of the league. A lot of promotional material featuring that man.
It's got to be a fine in being face of the league, isn't it? I'm sure they will. That's the sort of bunch they are. I'm sure he'll get fined for that.
Could be $2 on Thursday night.
Yeah, it could be $2 on a Thursday night. Thompson sees that ball out near the intersection of the 50-metre arc and the boundary line here at CCRSC. That game over there, I've got that over here. Maitland and City was very close. It was 1 point short time ago, and I've got that waiting there. We'll check that later on in the quarter.
It's a great game over there. Really, really good tussle. Maitland looking really strong.
Cam Keast has got the sit there, but the wind's got that one now. Can he turn around? He hasn't got the football yet. Gets it out. That's a throw, not paid. Dwyer. That's gone out, though.
So Cam Keast is a big individual down there. Tell you what, he's very big man. Yes, absolutely. A big presence down forward.
Yep. Had a good grand final. Hazel was the one that changed it. They moved Hazel into the forward line in the second quarter. He made a big difference. Big contest there, Jody Henderson will say that. Oh, he's called him for holding the ball. Oh, goodness me. I'm not sure he had much prior. This is Noel McDonald. He's a new player for City in first grade. I don't think he's ever played Black Diamond Cup for City before. Michael Gray out of uniform over here in a jacket, I see.
That's a good look. Good look there. Let's see how he goes. He certainly have the distance from here. Nice approach. And I'll tell you what, he's hit that beautifully straight through the middle.
Goal to Noel McDonald. Newcastle City 2-4-16. Maitland yet to score. Subway Morris is open 7 days a week. Breakfast, lunch and dinner. Trading hours are 7 a.m. to 9 p.m. Support local businesses. Subway. Eat fresh.
Tell you what, watching Noah go back and kick for that shot, you're in no doubt he was going to slot that straight through the middle. He had confidence, went back, deliberate approach, straight through the middle. Goal umpire didn't have to move. Excellent work. Newcastle City off to a flyer.
Yes, they are. This one has the portents to be a reasonably decent margin. Maitland are still building, and City coming off, as you know, a triumphant day in September last year. So significant changeover of players, as always happens, but they've got so many experienced players, and they know what they're doing, Newcastle City. Ball gets squeezed out there. Newstead, number 14. Play on here. Number 9 was Pankhurst, and beautifully read. Is that Stephen? No, it's not Batten. That was 48's Hugh. No, that's not Kelleher. Can't be. Possibly, that was Mitchell Black is who that was. In 40. That's Kelleher with the man bun. Over the shoulder free kick given by Stanton. And correct. Patrick McMahon has to go back up over the mark. Long ball. That score is going to end up going 80 metres by the time it goes out. Pretty much kicking for position there. 16 blot in favour of Newcastle City. And let's go and refresh that one with the magic curve. And it is
wow.
Still.
There we go. Still going. Very close.
Very close.
1 point on the other field.
Now, I don't know this for sure, but if Maitland win that game, I reckon that will be, if not the first, one of the first times they've ever beaten City. Not many teams have beaten them, not my dad.
I think they came into the game expecting to be competitive for a portion of the game, and they've really playing some good football over there, Maitland, moving the ball well. Skills look good, big pre-season, so yeah, they're looking good across against City over on the women's field.
Ball held in there. Well, they nearly beat them in the finals in last year at Maitland on a windswept Max McMahon Oval, and City went on to win the premiership last year, the Stars. Good tackle made by Max Quinlan. Certainly been in the gym in the off-season, Max. He's a lot bigger in the upper body, particularly those arms. I'm sure he's been in the gym quite a bit. Sweetenham comes on and Baston goes off for City right in front of us. Ball comes out from Rawnsley. Trying to cross-kick that ball. Get to the open side. Newstead sweeping. That's over the shoulder against Haswell, I'd suggest.
Riley Newstead's been racking up the possessions already. He's certainly been playing some good footy to start this game for Maitland.
Oh, he sure has. And Patrick McMahon, who is a serious footballer. Jason Kennaway hits him, but if you've seen some of the things Patrick McMahon's done for our league in representative football, he's a serious talent.
One to watch come May 18th.
Oh, yeah. If he's fit, he'll be on the side. At the back, Chwali takes a good mark in front. He seems to have got taller, Chwali, from mine. Caswell, good bump. That's a mark.
Had to be paid. That was a mark. Nice deep kick there by Chwali. Yep. Put it to the dangerous spot. Perfect spot for a forward. If you're a forward, that's where you want it. If you're a defender, you don't want it coming in there. So that's a perfect spot to put it. And here we go. Connor Haswell going back. Based on his last shot, you expect this will be no dramas from where he's kicking from.
He's a good driving kick normally. He should kick this lowish. Doesn't need to kick it high. Does.
Another brilliant finish.
Connor Haswell a goal. So Haswell kicks his first goal of the night. Number 7. And the score is Newcastle City 3-4-22. Maitland yet to score after 13 minutes here at the CCRSC. I'm going to switch my sponsor read over. Tim Cotter moving players around on our left, the coach of Newcastle City.
Very active coach in the box at the moment.
Next week we're at Pasterfield, sir.
Yes, heading out to the new facility out there in Cameron Park. Very exciting.
Indeed.
Cardiff Maitland.
And an infringement. Now, is this a warning, as it has been at other times? Now, every time it's been a first infraction, it's been a warning. And that's what's happening here. So there's a warning there, and I'm sure that's coming outside the 666. So someone's ducked outside the arc there.
Umpire's communicating well there to get that done.
Kelleher gets that one out left-handed. Rawnsley tries to make a tackle. Ineffective. Coming straight through was Batten. Taps it in front of himself. Well done, Stephen Batten. No, that's actually not Batten. That's Harrison Selkirk. My bad. Batten's in 4. And I think this one's gone out of bounds on the full on that far pocket. There's a wintry blast, this I swear, coming off Mount Kosciuszko. It is not warm here at the moment, but that's football season for you. Floating ball picked up by Kennawell. Got more tape than King Tutankhamun, but he gets the ball down the line. Good grab. Not paid. It must have been held. Must have been touched, I'm sorry. Quinlan misses it. Out. That's almost a throw, not paid. Patrick McMahon in traffic. Goes wide. 63 is Roberts Thompson. Now, I'm sure he'd have to be related to Lewis. He'd have to be with a surname like that. Be interesting to find out how he's related to Lewis. Premiership player with the Swans LRT. Miraculous story coming from a rugby union school. He's a Shaw boy. Hugh Blanchfield, not too far from where you live, sir.
No, it's a nice part of the world. Shaw getting involved in some independent AFL as well themselves, so there might be some more products coming out of that institution.
Good school. Low driving ball picked off by Rawnsley. Wheels around on that trusty left foot. Gets it long. Now, no one's at home. Got to be calm here. Jordan. One bounce. He's done very well. Very composed. Most impressive, that was. And a beautiful pass. Should have been a mark, and that's a shocking kick. Chwali lopes along. And that's gone. Yeah, good decision. Tackle made by D'Amico.
You can already see Maitland's plan. It's play on, it's play on, it's play on. They're getting the ball moving forward as quickly as they can at every opportunity.
Two plays interfere with one another, actually, there. That's Aiden D'Amico at the back. Off the ground. Is that deliberate? No, he was under pressure.
Maitland on the board.
Maitland 1 point. Newcastle City 3-4-22. We've gone 16 minutes in quarter number 1 here at CCRSC. Sam Zickman and David Redden here with you on Bar TV. Round 1 of AFL Hunter Central Coast footy.
Here we go. Quickly out from fullback. Again, utilising that new rule. Down the middle.
Shanks it. What's this decision? I thought that whistle came from behind. It hasn't. Umpire Slater's given that one to Newstead. Kicks that ball sideways with that breeze, which is picked up again. O'Malley. Good soccer tactics off from the Irishman. Kelleher tries to get in front of Taylor Khan. O'Malley comes again. And we have a ball up.
Michael Norton just exiting the field at the moment, grabbing a hamstring, a right hamstring, up quite high. So interesting to see what happens there. Obviously, a big fella, a big presence for Maitland. So we'll see how he goes. Looking certainly a little bit sore on the sideline at the moment.
Patrick McMahon, left-hand handball smothered by O'Malley. Representative player last year, O'Malley at Manuka. Mitchell Knight, low to the ground, taps it forward. This is Batten. Wants to get rid of it. Doesn't, legally. That should have been a free kick and wasn't. Connor Haswell drives the ball in. Misses. Keisters get ordinary service this quarter. No, you're not going to get delivered for that one. That was kicked in the general direction of a player. So next week is Cardiff and Maitland at the Pasterfield Complex. There'll be 2 games on Bar TV, Sam.
We will. 2 games every week this year. AFL Hunter Central Coast, women's and men's. 2 games a week on Bar TV.
And the week after that, I think we're at Adcock Park from memory.
Yeah. Good old Gosford.
Lovely short hands, but he misses though. I thought that was too quick.
Again, that's certainly the game plan. Although it hasn't hit the scoreboard yet, Maitland's got a game plan. They're sticking to it. They're obviously well drilled. They're playing on. They're going quick. Playing to their strengths.
Good tap, Keast. Rawnsley gone, I would have thought. Not paid. That ball won't be coming out, Nari. Oh, it does. Again, the umpire's clearly under instruction to let things go, which I reckon's great umpiring. Batten on the left. Picked off by the man in the slot, who was Newstead again. Sweeps the ball out to Doran. And just a bit of scrappy football in the last few minutes. On come Dwyer and Thompson. 2 pretty handy players to come on, and off come Mitchell Knight.
Lights starting to take effect out here.
Yeah, they are, and especially on the television. It's really good. Cameras do funny things that it really filters out the light. It makes a big difference. That's a throw, not paid. Coming along long. Oh, good mark in front. That's a good chest mark. Oh, gee, just gets past him. And a trip, I reckon. Yeah, he's tripped him. Stephen Doran gets the benefit of a decision there from Batten, and I agree with him. That runner's got to clear away now. He's got to come around the mark. Ryan Stanton on the left, just coming on the right of screen there, the prime possum.
He's going to enjoy that. That's in the commentary.
Yeah. I might have been queued up by some of the umpiring mates to call him that, I might add. I'm not going to miss Ryan. 24 is Bowyer. Gets it wide. Max Quidlin's getting the back line there. That's interesting. Oh, lovely scooping handball. One more handball on their out, Newcastle City. Thompson, good tackle. Throw. Good tackle, yeah. Rewarded there is Aiden D'Amico.
He's been tackling well, D'Amico.
They've put some good hits on Maitland. Some big burly lads in their side. Kelleher in front, gets the ball to ground. No prior, I would have thought. Good tackle made by Kennywell.
Absolutely, they've been going in hard, tackling hard. That's what we want to see. Good physical football, playing the ball.
Keast in the ruck now, giving Kelleher a rest. Goes onto his left eventually, does Thompson. Finds Keller, who's gone forward, left-footed. Not a great kick, and ends up right in the chest of Connor Haswell, who gets benefit from being in front.
Absolutely. Reading the play well again, protecting that space. A couple of left-footers there, or potential left-footers. Maybe the first one might have been an opposite footer, but potentially that might have caught the defender unawares when he led to the left pocket there. But excellent delivery. Going back to kick 2 in a row for Newcastle. Connor Haswell.
And he's got to kick this left goalpost with this breeze, Sam. It's a cross breeze. Bottom right of screen to top left is the breeze. Haswell, low ball.
Punched it through.
For behind, I reckon.
Yeah.
So it is Newcastle City 3-5-23. Maitland 1 point. 21 and a half minutes gone, quarter number 1.
Despite the score, Maitland are playing themselves back into this game. A bit more possession in the last 5 minutes. See how they finish off the quarter. Just over 3 to go.
And Max Quinlan is actually within range here with this breeze. It's not beyond him. He's not confident though.
Just going to pop this to the top of the square.
Touched at the back by Bennett. Is that Batten out here? Yep. Smart player. Experienced again. Short. And picked off. Yes, well marked. Carroll, I think. Chuali. No, marked. Well done. Good effort there by Jai Rory.
Look at the pickup too. Brilliant play. Smaller man. Geez, that was a good contest.
3 is Harrison Selkirk. Goes wide. Finds Max Quinlan. Now he's got 2 to beat here. He's got a lot on. 50 is Neil. D'Amico with a check side kick from out there. Holds up in the breeze. Coming through like a steam train was Baker. Ball held in there. It ain't coming out from there.
They've been letting them play, but that one was certainly not coming out.
Ryan Stanton with the footy. 22 points of difference in favour of City. And nominating the ruck, it is Taylor. And Quinlan's the other ruckman here. Quinlan gets that one out right-handed, goes defensive side. In and under. Selkirk's in there in 3. No, Malley in 2. Selkirk in 3 on the right-hand side of screen. Boundary throw incoming. Cam Keast up here, I'm assuming against Hayden Taylor. Yep. Keast uses that body size. Taylor comes back, holds his ground. Keast. 50's Neil. No clear possessions coming out here. O'Malley does extremely well, but puts it into a dangerous area. Should have taken that mark. Ashley. Handball too quick. Batten. Flying away. Now they're clear.
Could open them up here if they can get some clean footy.
One more. They've got it to O'Malley. Gets a kick away to that one. Dwyer's got to go. Haswell flies from the back. Got hands to it. Couldn't take it. Little short right foot kick from Patrick McMahon. Handball comes out. That's Haswell. Stands off one step. Lovely to Dwyer. Got to let him go.
Plenty of space for the forwards here. Expect a lead up mark here.
They're running forward. Yeah, you're right.
Oh, excellent work.
Too easy.
Went long. 2 on 1 down there.
Haswell in front was actually outmarked there. So this is Noah McDonald. He's going for his 2nd of the quarter. Just outside the square. Really should be a basic, simple kick. Just needs to drill it low.
Absolutely.
Black post in the background.
Could test out the goal netting here if he really chooses to launch into one.
Doesn't.
Pops
Kicks his 2nd. So 2nd goal to Noah McDonald. Newcastle City are 4-5-29. Maitland 1 point. Looking for a feature-backed premium SUV for your family? Check out Hunter Haval, Maitland and Brian Hilton Haval, North Gosford for their range of affordable SUVs. Book your test drive today. That's quarter time here at the CCRC. Newcastle City 4-5-29. Leading Maitland 1 point. We'll have a short break here at the CCRC, and Sam and I will be back with you shortly. Welcome back to the Central Coast Regional Sporting Complex in Tuggerah. Alongside me, David Redden, is Sam Zickman, the Community Football Manager for the AFL HCC. And Sam, lots of good football today, and all grades having a run next week. Back to Plate Women's and Cup, and back to a full schedule.
Absolutely, Plate in action next week. Those teams enjoying an extra week of pre-season, getting themselves ready to go for their first games next week. And obviously Port Stephens having a bye in the women's competition will also get their first run next week as well. Dave, just quietly, how are you feeling? 4 games today, commentating, dulcet tones on the air, big day.
Not too bad. Perhaps not quite as much energy as I had 5 hours or 6 hours ago, but I'm trying my best. And look, the voice feels okay, and it's a pleasure. And every game's a privilege. Doing 4 back-to-back is a long day, but that's what you do. And there's not many people that get an opportunity to do things like this, to actually do 4 or 5 games in a. You don't. And at my age, to get an opportunity, remember, I haven't done this from a young age. Like Lucas was started commentating when he was 16, 17 years old. For me to come and do this at such a late age, when I never expected it to happen, is such a privilege. So you take every opportunity you can get, if you know what I mean. But yeah, look, I'm sure that I don't think I'll be talking much tonight, because you've spoken all day. And look, I can tell as an example that there's not as much. I haven't got as much energy, but I'm sure that when something happens that's exciting, we'll get back into it. And you don't face, you just got to deal with it. But that's what you do.
Absolutely, we've done a brilliant job. It's great to have you back for the 2019 season.
Thank you.
And obviously great to see all the the Cup teams running around today. Obviously, Bar Singleton, Nelson Bay, to get to know some new faces that are running around out there as well.
Great to be back at the footy. Football in March, fantastic.
We've certainly been transported around the country today. We felt like we were in Melbourne this morning. Seasons changing every 5 minutes. Sydney this afternoon with the humidity. And to be honest, we feel like we're in the middle of Bass Strait at the moment.
No, there's a place that you and I have both spent time in that this feels like orange in June at the moment.
Absolutely. Nice wine growing country, though, this weather.
Gorgeous. Jodie Henderson's getting everybody ready to go. Young fellow walks past us with a Manchester United shirt on. Good work, young man. Keep that up. And interestingly, the council guys have been working late this afternoon. The posts behind us have changed from football to rugby league for tomorrow. So, great to see. Everybody's pitching in. Kelleher and Taylor. Even money there. Not quite sure who got that tap down. And ball held in. Very well done. Newcastle City 4-5. Maitland a point. Thought Kelleher might have taken a free kick, getting dragged out of that one. That's a push in the back and paid. Well done, Jodie Henderson. Right, it's got to be a Maitland free kick, surely. Has to be a Maitland free kick. Yeah, it is. Got his hands the wrong way. Jodie Henderson comes from Orange and playing in a rep football game in West Wyalong, and it was in May and they'd had no rain, and this cricket block was hard as a rock. Dislocated his hip jumping in a ruck contest, and his feet were facing opposite directions. It was an extraordinary injury.
Not good.
And he's come back, and he's got damage from it, but he's come back and he's umpiring now. He's a very good man, Jodie Henderson. Was a very fine footballer. Good ruckman, centre-half forward. I was the runner that day, and I was first person to him, and I've never seen anyone in as much pain in my life. It was awful. And he's courageously got through that. Good man, Jodie.
Done well to get back after that.
Yeah. Those lights are very good now. Jason Kennewell, it's easy to see on the screen here. Oh, he's kept that ball in. Still in. Selkirk. Now, here's a chance for Maitland to counter. No. Handball goes astray from Grimmer. And we have 28 points the difference. And, of course, representative football in 3 weeks and 2 days' time, coming to you from Ferradale Park in Madawi. Hunter, Newcastle and Central Coast up there for the Tri-Series. Won by Newcastle last year. Out of bounds on the full, that one. And Bar TV will cover all 3 games from Ferradale Park. It'll be a very exciting day. It was last year in its inaugural attempt at providing women's Tri-Series rep footy, and I know the players are looking forward to it.
Absolutely, and it's a good opportunity for almost a selection process for the AFL Hunter Central Coast women's team to play South Coast in May. So 2 representative opportunities for the women this year. 75 of the best female players in our competition running around out at Port Stephens. Going to be brilliant.
Indeed, and great to see those Newcastle colours of green, brown and white, traditional Newcastle colours. and Hunter, and then Central Coast. And that'll be very evenly fought. Lots of changes to all of those sides this year, particularly the Hunter side. Mitchell Knight whacks that one up in the air. That's going to go square, I reckon. Twali can't get a hold of it. Mitchell Knight, second possession. That's gone straight out, but it's going to get held. It gets held up by the breeze. Dwyer, whose family heavily invested in the Hamilton Wickham Cricket Club, and I'll give you a score from there later on. Oh, here's a chance for Maitland. He had another step. He still might have kicked it. Has.
Oh, wonderful.
Great stuff. Goal, Walter Pankhurst. Maitland's first goal. Newcastle City 4-5-29. Maitland 1-1-7. 3 minutes gone in the second quarter. Belmont 1640s is located on the picturesque Lake Macquarie. It's one of the premier venues in the Hunter region, offering the very best in dining, promotions and entertainment. For all the latest news and promotion, visit 16s.com.au or find us on Facebook. It's the home of the Hunter AFL Central. You'll get that right, David. I am tired. AFL Hunter Central Coast. Presentation night there this year, sir?
Absolutely.
Fantastic.
Wonderful venue. Elliot Davey Medal night. Looking forward to a big season of footy before we get to that. It's going to be an exciting night when we do get to it.
It will be. Superb venue, Sam. Just a great place, their auditorium. Coming through like a steam train, O'Malley gets held up now wide to Dwyer, who's a nippy player, quick, good hands normally. Maitland going hard here at the moment. Patrick McMahon gets a right-hand handball, goes on his non-dominant side, finds his man out there in Sam Jordan. And picked up by Luke D'Amico, brother of Aiden, who's in number 3 today for Maitland. Goes long. That's the way to go in this breeze. Goes long and direct. Havoc ball for defenders. Chuali out there. No whistle. That whistle's from the other ground. Putting a tackle on, and umpire Slater says that'll be mine, thanks.
Started well this quarter, Maitland.
They have.
Really well. Good to see. The last goal rolling through was excellent, but they're certainly up and about. The quarter-time message has worked well. Benjamin Stewart, Dustin Spriggs have given them some words of advice, and they're putting it in action.
Connor has well sweeping left-hand handball. Durbridge, the face of the AFL HCC. Keese can't quite get there. Nipping in was Doran. Gets onto his right. Turns around, hits that out to the outer wing. Good grab. D'Amico just gets put off the last second. Taylor, the ruckman, should go by hand and does. Can't quite see who that was. I thought it might have said 34 on his back, but I haven't got a 34 on my sheet. It is. So there's a 34 there for Maitland, and I'll just check the team sheet list. Yeah, Sam, we don't... Oh, yes, it is Aaron Stevens, and he's not on the list. So Aaron Stevens and 34 for Maitland. Figure that one out. Thank you very much. Out comes Chuali. Worm burner, and picked off. Dustin Spriggs goes long.
Certainly a general in the team, Spriggs. He's out there. He's always moving, always running around the field, getting into good positions. Got a few telling disposals already, but yeah, just positions himself really well out on the field.
Ex-Cardiff man.
Yeah, okay. Interesting. That Bar TV next week. Maitland Cardiff.
Interesting colour clash too. I hope Maitland wear white shorts. Well, not bad, but they won't be able. I don't think they can wear dark shorts. I'm sure they'll wear white. O'Malley punched out. McMahon. Long driving ball. Maitland having a good start to this quarter, as Sam alluded to a moment ago. That ball's out of bounds in what is actually the dead pocket of the ground. Very, very, very difficult to score from there.
Despite that pocket, the play has tended to go out there a fair bit today. It may well be the wind pushing it out there, but there's certainly been a lot of play out in that pocket, and it is very difficult to score.
Good nudge out from Kelleher. Patrick McMahon, the silky skills. D'Amico just throws that up in the air. Underneath it is Bob. He can't get there. Dwyer usually recovers very well. Again, his hands let him down. This is Bob. And that is out of bounds, is it? It is not.
Snuck through.
Trevin Bob has hit his first point for today. Maitland 1-2-8. Newcastle City 4-5-29. And we've gone 7 minutes in the second quarter here at a rather brisk Central Coast Regional Sporting Centre in Tuggerah, alongside Sam Zigman. David Redden with you.
Wind's certainly favouring that end. Maitland using it well. Potentially could have been the reason why Newcastle snuck away early in that first quarter. But Maitland, all the play down here this end. Correct. Really good to see. Certainly a sizeable breeze now.
That's a throw.
Down to that end.
Thompson's got to go one more handball. That was Baker. Thompson should turn onto his right. He's got Dwyer down there if he can hit him with a lovely kick. That's good. Should have used hands there, but goes with the foot. 1-on-1. Good contest. Well rove. Maitland's gone out right in front of us. That's Matheson with the last touch. This is right in front of where we're commentating from. Literally 5 metres from us. So it gives you a picture of where we're sitting this afternoon or this evening.
Favours Hayden Taylor here. Gets a tap out.
Haswell, spin move, little short kick, smothered. Mitchell Knight, barrel-chested, strong player. Almost impossible to get off the football. Opens it up, Rawnsley. Good tap, good defence. However, read well, lovely sweeping handball, but unfortunately misses their player again. City won't be pleased with the start of this quarter. However, they've got numbers around the ball at the moment. O'Malley will go wide here. Dwyer should look at Keast onto his left, doesn't. Goes more direct. Keast comes in from the side. Haswell can't pick it up. Now he's got it, Connor. Just gets a kick away. Sweeping handball comes out. Kicks to the top of the square. Beautiful football. Keast will play on and kick the goal. Goal, Cam Keast off a ball from Mitchell Baston. Newcastle City 5-5-35. Maitland 1-2-8 into the second quarter. ISC have been at the cutting edge of designing and manufacturing apparel from grassroots to elite sporting teams for over 20 years and are proud to be the preferred apparel supplier of the Hunter Central Coast AFL for the 2019 season.
Cameron Keast, right position there, standing in the goal square unattended, able to get that play on and finish. There's just a few more gusts to pick up out here at the Central Coast Regional Sporting Complex. Ryan Stan, the man with the ball in the middle, about ready to get us underway. Gets the all clear for the umpires.
Things are flying left, right and centre there, including Sam's folder. We'll just get those papers. Can you go and grab them for us, Justin? Thanks, mate. Cheers. Infraction this time. There'll be no warning this time. It should be a free kick, and is to Hugh Kelleher. So Cardiff have infringed. Sorry, Maitland have infringed there. Left-footed is Kelleher. Drives a ball low. Play's been halted.
Ryan Stanton's going to check on what's happened here just to make sure he's got the right decision.
And that's been overruled. So we're going back to a set of ball up, and it should go back to 6-6-6 here. And everybody's been asked to go back inside the arc. Really strong.
One warning for each team there, David, it appears.
That's what it looks like. I totally agree with you, Sam. So that should be all the warnings. The next one should be a free kick to Kelleher or Taylor. Tap out by Kelleher, who's going very well on the ruck. That looks to be his role for the year. 18 was Doran. Taylor on the side of this one, pushing the back against you and Mac O'Malley. Advantage paid. Well taken, Maitland. Off to the left we go. Oh, trouble. He's dropped one. Where are their rovers?
He's got to pick it up cleanly.
I reckon he's kicked that.
Finish.
Yes, lovely work. Jai Rory, number 58. Lovely finish. And there is a second goal of the quarter to Maitland. Score, Maitland 2-14. Maitland, Newcastle City 5-5-35. Sam Zickman.
Awards Are Us, established over 25 years ago. Awards Are Us pride themselves on an ability to supply high-quality work and personal, professional service. David and Lisa are experienced in fulfilling the most complex needs of their clients. Specialty is available for all AFL Hunter Central Coast clubs at Awards Are Us.
21 points the diff here. Newcastle City over Maitland. Maitland having a good quarter here, showing some real fight and resolve. Hasn't been flashy at times, but they've been effective.
Jay Rory with an absolutely clinical finish there. Yep. Never looked like missing. Brilliant finish. Oh, could be
There's
another
the infraction. This time there'll be a free kick. If Sam Zickman's right, this will be a free kick.
There is no more warnings to be offered tonight.
So free kick for Sam to Cameron Keast. So Maitland obviously infringing in that arc on the right-hand side of the ground was where the whistle came from.
2 in a row was there. 2 infringements in a row.
Correct. And that's undisciplined, Sam. I'm sorry. Almost a one-hander Haswell, claiming he was dragged out of it. Next time, perhaps, Connor. Ball comes out. Thompson pops that one up, attacking side. Kelleher will run in and kick. Oh, has he been free kicked against him, has he? Yep. So over the shoulder, or in the throat by the look of it, is a Maitland Saints free kick to Dylan Bennett. Struggling a bit at the moment.
Going into the breeze, there's just got to be an opportunity to lower the eyes. Kelleher led up. He was on his own, but just, again, not lowering the eyes from Newcastle City.
Bob comes from the side, interferes with Batten. Thompson going, Selkirk going attacking side. Good smother, good football. Very good football, actually. Top shelf.
Use the breeze
and a
here,
great kick.
Use the breeze here. The next kick will be deep forward. Just need Maitland to run over the back here.
Grimmer. Where are the Rovers? There they are. Oh, gee, almost tackled. Jai Rory's in there, as is Kennewell. Now, can they hold this ball up? That's out of bounds out of bounds. Newcastle City 5-5, Maitland 2-2. We are 13 minutes in.
30 minutes in, ball deep in Maitland's forward pocket. Again, sizable breeze blowing to the Maitland to kick in this quarter. They are using it to their advantage. Just need a couple more just to make it interesting. Get moving into halftime.
Cam Kirst, a lovely tap out, missed, however. Down there goes Durbridge. Oh, they're away here. One more handball, and they've got themselves set up. It's a poor handball. Wasn't a clear one. Maitland come in numbers. And this has been the impressive part of their play this quarter, Sam. Maitland have really attacked with numbers, haven't they? They've got lots of blokes around the ball.
They're running. They are running.
Rory should have been
working
pinged.
hard.
Yep, sorry. Rory tried to beat a man and was disposed of. Now, there's a free kick, I think, downfield. And it's been paid to possibly Durbridge. Mitchell Knight, low ball, very bit low to the ground. He's got great hands down low. Short ball, picked off by Carroll. Dragged out of that, I thought. Batten listens for the voice. Blanchfield. 70-70s Sweetenham. Good step by Jordan. Newstead.
Sam Jordan's followed up. He's run all the way from the back line. If he gets his kick over, there he is again. It's a great running play by Sam Jordan. He was the one who got the ball in the half back line, and he's delivered it forward. Unfortunately cut off, but really good play by him.
That'll be good for Damon Twaley's confidence in new colours. That should be out, but anyway, not called. Thought the goal umpire could have said something there. Dwyer's got trouble here. Big strong body of Stephen Doran. Oh, that's gone. Great tackle, Dwyer. Very good football, Liam Dwyer. Persistent and strong.
Excellent chiselling ball. 15 minutes gone here. Just an interesting period of the quarter. Newcastle City starting to work back into it.
Chouali lopes through, puts the fend onto Demuko. What a great tackle. That's gone. Take the advantage and go, son. Pankhurst. He's kicked one. I reckon he shanked that one, though. Should we touch it? Has he missed that? I reckon that's a goal off a shank. It is. Second goal, Walter Pankhurst in the quarter. Maitland right back in this game. The Maitland Saints 3-2-20. Newcastle City 5-5-35. Sam Zickman.
What I've been really impressed with, David, is Maitland's just continuance to push forward, run, play on quickly, get the ball forward. It's keeping them in the game. They're playing to a game plan. Brilliant to see.
Certainly they've got the breeze, but they have numbers at the ball. Newcastle City have, I think, gone off the ball a bit and perhaps been a touch complacent, and Maitland are right back in this game. Another goal this quarter will make things very interesting. Taylor and Keast on the ball. Kelleher having a rest.
A couple of big fellas going at it here. Interesting to see if Keast gets up and gets a hand over the top. He's certainly been doing that around the ground. Interesting to see how he goes in the middle.
Keast gets the tap down this time. Batten, too much body strength, eventually. Lovely sweeping handball, magnificent to Selkirk. Max can't quite get that one, Quinlan. Patrick Martin, who's clearly playing at centre-half back, which is a very interesting move. That cannot be half-time. That's not half-time, gentlemen. It's the siren in the back. No, that's not half-time. It's a ball up over here. Ryan Stantz knows what's going on. There's the secondary siren.
First time for the day that's happened, David.
G'day, Sarah. How are you?
Good, how are you?
Good. The great Sarah Halverson is one of the best multi-purpose female footballers I've seen, Sam. Can play 3 codes, League, Union and Australian rules. She's outstanding.
Brilliant.
Yeah, great player. Newcastle University athlete. Keesh uses his body, pushes his opponent out the way. That should be in the back. Brian Stanton in perfect position. And over that comes to, I think that's Rawnsley in 5.
Certainly a short on here if he looks.
Doesn't. Goes long. Connor. Looks like the hands of Connor Haswell. And he is.
Yeah.
Who seems to be playing centre half forward now. He's too far out in this breeze. He's a just superb deliverer of the football. Ball holds up. Sweetnam should have taken that one. That was a sitter. However, I'm being a bit unfair. This weather, it's tough. Jordan gets that ball around. Batten's been bamboozled. And they interfere with each other there. That ball's going to go out. Kept in brilliantly by Selkirk. Great football. Now needs to cross it and hits it out of bounds. And, it stayed in. Remarkable with the breeze. I think Maitland are saying the ball went out first. That's really interesting. Patrick Roman, right footstep. Needs to get the handball back. Mitchell Knight, can he put a fend on? Does. Gets the ball across field. No mark. That's a push in the back. Good decision. Correct decision.
I think one of those interesting ones, Dave, where the ball actually goes out of bounds in the air and then comes back in.
Yeah. So, again, if the camera can just go to the right for me a touch, please. Thank you.
I would suggest with this one, he's almost going to start this one halfway between the goal and the behind post here if he's going to get this one to slot through.
At least. This is a very tough kick across breeze. If McDonald can snag this, he is a genius. Very, very tough.
More than likely this one ends up in a left forward pocket.
Is it going to come back enough? It does. Waiting for a decision. The boundary umpire's overruled. That is an out of bounds decision. No score. Riley Newstead the kick. Umpires gathering over there. Jake Lowe, Christine Burrows, our great umpires boss over there on the far side. That's 50.
That's 50.
That is 50 and paid. Clear 50. Now he can't interfere with the running of the player, and the player with the ball can go. And the player on the mark is not interfering. He's done his job. He's run straight back. I saw Jack Watts do that last week. He got a 50 and he ran. He just ran to get the mark. He didn't interfere because he knew the rules and ended up being on the mark.
100-metre penalty. Big penalty in our game.
There was one in the previous game. When you consider that Cardiff got a 100-metre penalty and got a goal, they won by 7 points. Has he paid that mark?
Down the field.
Downfield, thank you, from in front. I missed that one from back here. Patrick McMahon's gone forward here. Non-dominant side. Takes the kick with his right. Over to Kennewell.
A little bit outside his range. He may well go back and have a shot here. We'll see how he goes.
Has to kick this left goalpost if he's going to be a chance. He's got to bring it right back to the left. Doesn't. Goes hot spot. Touched off hands. Point. Maitland 3-3-21. Newcastle City 5-5-35. 20 and a half minutes gone by the time this kick-out's taken in quarter number 2.
Durbridge going to bring the ball back into play here. See if he does what they've been doing, playing on straight out of the square. No, chooses to go short.
Hits up Batten, right lace out.
Batten, who's got plenty of the ball already in the first half.
Good tackle. Real good, strong hit there. Roving well is Baston. Gets to O'Malley.
They're off here.
Low driving ball as a shank. Sweetnam's still got an opportunity here. Needs to stay on his feet. Oh, it does brilliantly well. Finish it! And Max Quinlan's got it either a mark or a free kick. Now, I reckon that's in the square, which means he'll come straight on. Just waiting for Ryan standing here. I'm sure that Max Quinlan's taken that ball in the square.
It's close.
It is close. But Max has gone straight back. And this will be an easy goal to Quinlan. Terrific work by Brady Sweetnam. Quinlan goes back and slots the goal. Max Quinlan kicks the goal. That's his second today. Newcastle City 6-5-41. Maitland 3-3-21. Sam Zickman.
Yeah, look, they've settled there, but it's an interesting one here. It's Maitland starting well this quarter, but Newcastle City back in charge. CFM, the Central Coast #1 station for hit and old school, is 101.3 CFM. Wake up to Gaundy and Ash Pollard for breakfast, full of pranks, real talk, and passion for the community and local initiatives. Start your day with Gaundy and Ash Pollard from 5 a.m. weekdays.
We thank all of our wonderful sponsors for the AFL Hunter Central Coast. In this, the inaugural season of the AFL HCC. 10-team Black Diamond Cup competition this season. We'll be very exciting. A final 6, Sam, this year.
Correct. Final 6 for all grades.
All grades, yes. Dwyer, you hear the chat in the background too. That was not a mark. I don't know why the whistle was blown, but anyway, Sweetnam's gone. Stayed down cleverly. Haswell just
searching
fails
for the boundary.
And now what's they going to pay here?
Oh, Ryan Stan lets him off there. The old inadvertent whistle before, David. Interesting. First one I've heard today.
Yeah, there was an inadvertent whistle there. 22 and 3/4 minutes gone. Lake Macquarie and Terrigalavoca in the background. Lake Macquarie playing in the Fremantle Dockers colours, of course. And they wear, just to let you know, Lake Macquarie and the women's wear pink socks all year to support as a show of respect for women with breast cancer.
Wonderful.
Sam, yeah, it's got a great initiative by them. Wonderful. Mitchell Knight at the back. No chance of getting that out.
A lot of clubs doing some wonderful things this year. Walls End Pride, doing a Pride round. Some great things that our clubs are doing to support charities and initiatives in the community as well. So really good to see.
We'll ask you a question about where Walls End West Newcastle will play their entire season at a later stage if I can. Now there's a free kick. No advantage has been paid. I think this is going to be a kick to Mitchell Knight for over the shoulder. Mitchell Knight's a good kick, and Mitchell Knight should not get under this. He'll try and drive this half goalpost high, but it's a tough kick. Doesn't.
Unselfish.
Shanks it somewhat. Keast. Yeah, over the shoulder, Cam Keast, and he's right in front. Now, Cam Keast is an accurate kick, but he's not a long kick, and this will test him, even though it's only 38, 40 metres out.
This will feel like 45, 50 from there with this breeze blowing at the moment.
Got to kick this right goalpost, Sam.
Absolutely. Might be a little bit of action moving around, potentially looking for a hand pass off the big fella here. No, he's going to go back.
Forward from way back. He won't dish off. Kicked it well.
Oh,
what a lovely kick, Cam Keast. Drives it home.
We should have never doubted him there. He had the range.
Second goal for Cameron Keast. Newcastle City 7-5. They're settling now. Maitland 3-3-21. Almost 25 minutes gone, so it's very close to the end of quarter number 2. In this, the fourth of our four set today. And it's been good footy. Have you enjoyed watching the football, Sam?
It's been great. My first real opportunity to watch some football out in the region. Some football in the AFL Hunter Central Coast. Been very impressed. Very impressed with today's action.
And there goes the sheet. And I'll get you to go and get that. I'll do the roundup of the scores. Newcastle City 7-5-47. Maitland 3-3-21. City leading by 26 points at halftime as we go to the main break. We'll have a break with now, and Sam and I will try and get warm and be back within about 10 or 11 minutes for the final half of today's 4-set here at the Central Coast Regional Sporting Complex in Tuggerah. Back with you soon. Welcome back to CCRSC, where the temperature is significantly less than it was at 9 o'clock this morning. It's quite chilly here with that breeze. Nice changes come through and cooled the air down a lot. Newcastle City are leading by 26 points at half-time. Now, the Dockers and Terrigal Avoca. Let's go and look at that women's game across the other side. It's about quarter and a half gone there. No, I don't need the club information on TUBB. And Terrigal Avoca up 2-4-16. Lake Macquarie 1 point. Just about ready to rock and roll here. I don't think that was a 15-minute break. I'm sure that was less because of the weather. And a great day here. So wins in order today. Terrigal Avoca over Gosford. Warners Bay over Wyong Lakes in a great game of footy. Cardiff over Clarnavale in another very close game of football. Singleton defeated Nelson Bay up there in the wet at Rose Point Park. And this is the final game here with City leading by 26 going into the final quarter and kicking with the breeze. Very interested to see how Maitland go about this, whether they go and after the start, whether they go and put one or two back, where Patrick McMahon ends up. And it does look like that Patrick McMahon's actually on the ball. So I have never seen Pat McMahon play on the ball. He's gone into Ruck Rove here to Taylor. Kelleher's up for Newcastle City.
I think the message would have been make sure they get these setups right, get everyone in position. Still says a couple of players need to wander down to the goal square at the to our right of our commentary position. Now, here they go, sprinting down there.
Yes, because they've got to. Yes, I would have hoped that after centre square infractions that the coaches have said, guys, stay inside the arc, for goodness sake. And we are away. Oh, good pickup. I thought that Bowyer was away, but Maitland did enough to put him off. Could almost go on the ground, doesn't. Chooses the hand option. Max Quinlan goes through traffic, goes wide. Lovely sweeping handball. Now, Dwyer's dangerous. He could kick that, Dwyer. Be a great kick against that breeze. And that is that out of bounds of the full, Sam?
Out of the full, yes. Signalled out in the full.
Not for the first time in that Death Valley pack pocket today. Spectacular scene here at the moment under lights. The lights are actually quite good, particularly on the TV. It's great to watch here.
Absolutely. Council have done a great job with these grounds and the lights. They're, over 100 lux in all positions on the ground, which is exactly what we want for night football. Looks a treat. Great to be playing under lights on both fields out here.
And that's the beauty of it, is that there's a second field who play the lights, and there's more fields as well. If you really want to have a massive Australian Rules Carnival, you can play more footy, which is wonderful. Ball comes out, lovely hands. Dwyer again. This time will he go hot spot? He does. He gets that back in the middle. Chaos ball. Jordan, who's been quite good. Sam's called him a couple of times as having good run and good carry. Ball's held in. I suspect that ain't going nowhere.
Absolutely. Jordan is very lively. He's always moving about the ground, and he follows up hard after he handballs the ball off and pushes down the field. Really impressive to see.
Michael Dre's just informed us that St Kilda has defeated Essendon this afternoon in the football in Melbourne, which will mean for an ugly week at Tullamarine, Sam. I would suggest to you they will not be happy being beaten by the Giants. Actually shellacked and then beaten by St Kilda. That's worrying times at Essendon.
Yeah, could be an early meeting at Essendon Fields tomorrow for Essendon. Don't think they'll be too happy with that result. You're not wrong. Not a great start to the year after the performance they pulled out last week. They were
soft last week. They didn't want a hard football. Can't do that again. The Giants aren't what they were, but you can't do that against them. Kelleher. Good tap out. He's done very well today, and that's a new role for him. Coming back to the club. Out that ball comes from out of bounds of the full, I think.
That ruck of Kelleher and Keast is really proving to be quite difficult for Maitland. Every time the ball goes up, they're getting first hand to it, which is just, with the midfielders they've got running around, with Batten. Batten's absolutely loving the ruck work today.
And Taylor, that's a dangerous kick. Goodness gracious me. Overcome the hand, steps inside. They're mucking around. They're going to get caught. Now, ball just outside 50. And Jordan probably will do something good. Oh, what a clever kick that is. That was absolutely deliberate. That's such a clever piece of skill. Honestly, that is, I'd love to see a replay. That was very, very clever. Out this ball comes from Kennewell. This has all been set up by Jordan. Out comes Jai Rory. Can he pick it up? Yes, he can. No, he's just been put off balance cleverly. 3 Newcastle City blokes. They'll bring this back. Durbridge thumping left foot kick. Beautifully finds Max. And away, lovely hands, Max, although he should have hit his target.
Yeah, high contact.
Yep, high contact. Well done by Adlington.
Got some shorts. Nothing on at the moment. He's probably going to have to go long here, unless he spreads it out wide. Not a lot coming forth now.
Play on called. He's gone over the mark, but he was called to play on. Rory's in front. Now, he's got a chance here. If he can pick this up and compose himself, he can't. Under a lot of pressure. Oh, off the ground. Gee, that's an interesting option there. Would have thought that hands were the option. Adlington ducks his head, gets a handball away. Goes with the check side, so not much left there from Grimmer. Rory! Now he's outside the square. He's going to run around.
On beautifully.
And kicks another one. Well done, Jai Rory. His second. Maitland, 4-3-27. Newcastle City, 7-5-47. 4.5 gone. Quarter number 3. In the Hunter AFL HCC round 1 fixture, the end of our 4th set today. Sam Zickman.
Central Coast Physiotherapy, our tape and training supply partner for AFL Hunter Central Coast. Central Coast Physiotherapy Sports and Spinal Centre is helping keep AFL Hunter Central Coast footballers on the field all season long, as well as providing the best in injury treatment and rehabilitation. They can supply all of your tape and trainer needs at the best price guaranteed.
Jody Henderson's gone without the hat, which he doesn't need, the bald fella. Under the lights. Kelleher and Taylor. Taylor gets that one. Well done. He came from a shorter angled run that time. Changing it up. Off goes Sam Sheet. Flying away in the wind. Jody Henderson says, I'll have that, thank you.
Just while we've got a secondary spot, that Jay Roy there, he knew exactly what he was going to do. As soon as he took that mark, he just played on. The defence were not ready for it. Spun around the corner beautifully.
Good, clever hands coming out there. Long ball. Rory's sitting at the back here, but well done by Ian Baker. Goes long. Haswell, magnificent pick-up right at his feet. Now, where's Sweetenham? Can he run on and get a football here? No, he can't. Jordan, who's been one of their best, I reckon. He's been very impressive, although that ball's gone wide. You
can see what he was trying to do. He was trying to spot up his teammate. He's just overcooked it a little bit, but he's having a great game, Sam Jordan.
He is. Connor Haswell's gone searching into purgatory to get this one out to the swamp. A couple of regos for me to deal with later on tonight, Samuel.
They're always good. We'll take those. Extra regos. Nothing wrong with that.
Haswell has to go... I'd suggest you 5-10 metres top the square here. This breeze is going to play havoc with this.
He could try and ride this breeze home, David. I don't know if he'll get there, but I think he might try. Might try and fade this one late. He likes it. That's the right line. There it is.
That is a superb kick, Connor Haswell. Absolutely superb. Newcastle City's goal kickers are all kicked 2 each. Newcastle City 8-5-53, Maitland 4-3-27, Samuel.
He was very confident there. That was a super finish. Super finish.
When he gets picked in the rep side, I don't think he'll play in the forwards. I think he'll be an attacking half-back flanco. That's absolutely where he's suited. But
he's moved all around the ground and got plenty of possession today.
By foot, he's one of the most skillful players in the entire league. He's got such superb skills. And Newcastle City, when they play at home at the much shorter number 1, they use him brilliantly. But very skillful. That's a Falcon that hits Kelleher right on the bonce. Blanchfield goes long. Man in front, Haswell again. Short ball coming out, dispossessed. Haswell again. Sweeping handball. Needed that one to be taken first time. One more and they're away. No. Out of bounds. Not a bad result for City. They can recalibrate. We're probably here off Keast in the ruck, I would imagine.
You know, it's your day when a Falcon goes straight to your own rover and puts it into the forward line. Didn't work out bad there, so we'll count that as a tap out.
Keast monsters his opponent in Bennett. It's Haswell. Can he drill it? It'd be a miracle work if he can kick that. Behind.
Did well to get it behind, to be honest, from where he was.
Newcastle City 8-6-54. Maitland 4-3-27. Exactly 27 points of difference. 8.5 minutes into the third quarter here at CCRSC. Well read Durbridge.
Yeah, Ethan read the flight really well there. Oh, chiseling ball. Chiseling ball. Absolutely gave no one else an opportunity but the big fella down there.
Absolutely clear. Couldn't agree with Sam Moore. That was brilliant. That ball went no more than 7-8 foot in the air the whole way.
Durbridge has had about 6 of his teammates go straight to him after he's kicked that ball because they just know that was fantastic.
Keister shanked that badly.
Oh, it hasn't finished off the good work.
Comes wide. Got to take that. Good grab under pressure. That's really a very good mark. Matheson? Oh, it might be Adlington there, actually. Off. Oh, steps his man with the right foot step. Lovely work. Right down in front of us. That's Kelleher's name all over it. Drops it. And ball comes straight to Sam Zickman. Just dropped short of us.
No, nearly got a touch, not quite.
In the mud, yeah. Okay.
First signs of a little bit of dew there. Just slipping straight through the hands. So it could be starting to get a little bit slippery.
Even money there. Both players got a hand on that. That's Adlington in front, trying not to push him in the back. Mitchell Knight eventually gets that ball out after a double pirouette. Max gets that football, tries to beat 5 of them, and he's gone. Absolutely gone. 23 is Carroll.
This is where you watch Maitland running hard out of the back line here. All players giving themselves an option. Unfortunately, nothing on this time, but they're running hard out of defence.
Oh, I scragged over the shoulder, I thought.
Batten getting down nice and low to get that ball. He's won himself the free kick. Ryan Stanton correctly adjudged. That certainly was a high tackle.
Yeah. Clearly.
Oh, over the back. Here we go, Newcastle City.
Haswell. Just smart play, knows what it'd be. And it was a terrific delivery. Good long ball using the breeze, which is now abated. It's almost still. It's just maybe a 1-goal breeze at the moment. Jody Henderson is getting to move to his right.
So he's a very confident goal kicker as well. He's very little breeze. He's probably going to go straight back, potentially a little bit of left to right here, but we'll see how it goes. Deliberate approach, very confident again. And finishes just like he ran up. Absolutely perfect.
Third goal, Connor Haswell. Newcastle City, 9-6-60. Maitland, 4-3-27. Samuel.
Bar TV Sports, our match day partner. Bar TV Sports, a specialist in live streaming and broadcasting of sport, including the AFL Hunter Central Coast. Bar TV Sports, making your game the main game.
City putting the foot down a bit in this quarter. They've kicked 2 goals. Maitland look, I think Maitland have been game, and they've got game plans. That's the best thing. That's the most impressive thing. As I've listened to what you've said, they actually have a plan. They're really trying to execute here. Pretty handy side, Newcastle City. Rawnsley puts a tackle on.
That's right. The game plan they've brought today, look, it may not get the result today, but it's going to hold them in good stead if they can stick to it during the year.
100%. They seem to have a good bunch of players fit, willing to play the game plan, which is what you've got to do. Over the shoulder, paid by Slater. Yes, umpire Slater.
A little bit after. I won't be happy with that. So here it is again. Maitland out. See this strong running out of the back.
Exactly. That's Newstead. Good player.
See, as soon as that free kick was awarded, there was a bit of push and shove. Newstead just ran straight away. Back to his teammate. Fed it out to him.
Chwala, who's been quiet this quarter, but to be honest, the ball hasn't been down there very much. And over there, just past centre wing, just past the Maitland bench. Throw-in coming now. 12 and a half gone. Newcastle City up by 33. The handball comes out. Should be a push in the back to Rawnsley, I thought.
Secondary ball, I think.
Yeah. Kelleher's up. Just buffered it out of that a bit. Just got a hand to it. Little short, scrubby kick coming out by about 3 metres long. O'Malley trying to go through, stays on his feet, batting through traffic, expertly done.
Nice underground handball, very smart play.
Very smart. One-on-one here, sweet. Blanchfield does well. Lovely handball, Haswell. Blanchfield snuck out the back. Now, can he hit someone? He wants to get on his right, I reckon. Absolutely clinical.
Absolutely brilliant.
Blanchfield
not only did a little tap over, really smart tap over, and then got the ball back and then delivered exactly how a forward wants it on the chest. No one else could have taken that mark except for the big fella, Keast.
See if he can kick this one a bit better. Last one was ordinary. And he does the business.
That's it. Kick through it.
Cameron Keast, another goal. His third today. Newcastle City, 10-6-66. Maitland, 4-3-27. 14 minutes gone. Sam.
Subway Morisset. Subway Morisset is open 7 days a week for breakfast, lunch and dinner. Trading hours 7 a.m. till 9 p.m. Support local businesses. Subway. Eat fresh.
The great man Kevin Greaves coming in front of us, the Maitland runner. Done an enormous amount of work for that football club, including being heavily involved in the redevelopment of Max McMahon, able to make it a very big, spacious football ground now.
Absolutely. The right environment for a growing junior club and obviously now a growing and developing senior club.
Yeah. Max Quinlan goes up before acceptances, rides through that, gets the tap. Patrick McMahon in there. I thought Knight could have been pinged for holding the ball. Taylor tries to beat a man, gets an over-the-shoulder decision from Ryan Stanton, the prime possum. Taylor, is he left-footed? He most certainly is. Goes long to the attacking side of the ground. 1-on-4.
Does very well.
It did, Bowyer. Did very well indeed. Long ball. Dangerous. Connor Haswell on his own. Even more dangerous running off Blanchfield.
Oh.
Holy cow. How good has the delivery been to Cameron Keast this quarter? And he's going to go quickly. There must be players running on. And there are.
He'll play on and finish.
That is Noah McDonald's third goal today. So, well, they're even spread of goal kickers today, City. Coach Cotter will be very pleased. Newcastle City starting to really motor. 11-6-72, Maitland 4-3-27. Sam Zickman, your thoughts?
Yeah, I'll tell you what, I wouldn't mind being a forward with Blanchfield around. He has just absolutely speared past into the forward line. I know Keast wasn't the recipient of the goal there because of unselfish play, but geez, Blanchfield in the last 10 minutes, he is lighting it up out there.
Yeah, Newcastle City could really start to go here shortly. They've just started now to get the Rolls Royce moving. Maitland starting to tire. They've been very game though, and they've certainly got something to work with there up there at Max McMahon. Skillful football. Look at that chain handball. This is the 6th. Now can they hit Keast again? Oh no, he's dropped that one. Should have taken it. Even though he's falling to the ground. This is the impressive Jordan. Oh, Taswell reads it beautifully. But chain handball, 6 and 7 at once, Sam. Good football to watch.
Absolutely, and then finished off with Baker just punching in right into the hot spot. So Keast wasn't able to take it, but it was a dangerous spot. But you're right, 5, 6, 7 handballs, deep inside forward 50, exactly what you want. Tim Cotter would be loving what he's seeing out there at the moment.
Yes, he would. McMahon, left-hand handball, out from Bob, out to the wing, and out to that Death Valley pocket. It's a lovely view on the television, isn't it, with the lights going over there and you see the whole complex. It looks superb. Might just get a quick update over here from Lake and Turrigal. Turrigal up 2 goals to 0 earlier. Still 2-4-16 to a point. Terrigal Avoca were by far the best of the new sides that came into the Football League last year. They actually had a couple of wins and played some pretty good footy.
Absolutely, and some strong numbers this year. Seeing registrations over 30, 35 girls on their list now, women on their list now, which is brilliant to see for a second-year team.
Bowyer running. City really starting to run. This looks dangerous. Mitchell Knight. Keast worked out what his opponent did very well there to fight. Now this should be an easy mark to Kelleher, and he can hold and go back. He's a reasonable left foot kick, and of course the distance is foreshortened by the fact that he's kicking with what is now a very slight breeze. It's dropped right away, and it's actually quite a bit warmer, thankfully. So yes, next week, Cardiff and Maitland at the Pasterfield Complex. Day one of football, AFL HSC football at the Pasterfield Complex. A very exciting day for everyone. I'm sure Sam is the league official and will agree with me. That's a lovely kick, Kelleher. Jesus, kicked that nicely.
Yeah, he has kicked it beautifully.
Smoked that, laced it. 48, was he? Is he 48? Yeah, he's changed to 48, I think. Now, they haven't changed his number 30. There you go. So we have to give it as 30. That's still the correct man, though.
Tyre Power are proud partners of the NCCUA and community AFL umpires across New South Wales ACT. Right now, and exclusively at Tyre Power, buy 3 and get 1 free on selected Toyota passenger and SUV tyres. Catalogue and full brands at tyrepower.com.au.
Max Quinlan's gone on the ball. This gives Chato a chance. Max gets up with a good leap. Adlington roves it, however. Goes down forward and rare mark inside the forward 50. That way they go running. That was Doran.
Drifts back beautifully.
And well done. This bloke can play a bit, Rory. He's been impressive today, and he's going to go back now and kick his third. Good football, Maitland. Really good attacking football. Going attacking side, I might add. Rory will slot that one. That's his third.
Absolutely. He's playing really well down there. He's dangerous forward. It'll be a good return for him this year.
Score check, please, Sam.
Score check is 12-6-78 Newcastle City. Maitland with that goal 5-3-33. Just under 20 minutes gone, third quarter.
Newcastle City triples to Haswell, Keast and McDonald. A double to Max Quinlan and a single to Hugh Kelleher. For Maitland, just 2 goal kickers, 3 to Rory and 2 to Pankhurst. We've gone almost 20 minutes into this third quarter. Damon Chiwali's going to have a run forward, it looks like. Yeah, he's going to go. Now, that's where he played quite a bit with Lake last year, particularly when Lake were up against some of the lesser sides. They'd often put him forward. Yeah, seems to be a bit taller than me. I reckon he's grown a couple of inches since last year.
He's got a mismatch down there already, so City will be looking to use that.
McMahon, dispossessed. Quinlan goes backwards. Doran, yeah, I thought that was high too, Maitland bench, I agree. Dwyer, right foot kick, gets it forward. Haswell reads the play beautifully. Square, Chiwali's got a chance here. Dwyer's coming back door. Won't get the distance from there, not with that kick. Keast pushes his players out of the way. There's Sweetnam's on his own out here. McDonald going for his fourth and misses behind. Newcastle City 12-7-79. Maitland 5-3-33.
They'll go here. They'll be looking for.
There, they've got to run. That's what they've done all day, Sam. I totally agree. Jordan, precise delivery. Finds
options on the wing.
Mitchell. Yep, well done. Goes square. Now that's dangerous.
Dangerous ball.
Blanchfield, can he make him pay? Long driving ball. Is Keast up there somewhere? Oh, beautiful work. McDonald, they did that very comfortably. Lovely set of hands, and we'll go back. And he'd be odds on here to kick his fourth in a very, very good performance from the youngster.
Certainly risk reward with that punching kick through the middle. If you don't get it right, you can be rolled over fairly quickly back down the other end. Hit it right, and you're off and running. But Newcastle City lining up another goal.
McDonald left-footed.
Hey, fellas. Good back line.
And that is a very good return from McDonald in 3 quarters. 4 goals. Newcastle City 13-7-85. Maitland 5-3-33. Sam.
Haval Motor Group, absolutely brilliant news for the league. Come on board, major and naming rights partner for AFL Hunter Central Coast in 2019. Looking for a feature-packed SUV for the family? Check out Haval Maitland, Brian Hilton Haval, North Gosford, Hunter Haval for their range of affordable SUVs. Book your test drive today.
Great to have Haval back on as the naming rights sponsor. Good gear, their cars. Their SUV range is excellent. Max and Hayden. Interesting throw. Suits Quinlan down to the ground. Mitchell Knight's going to go hard at this. Doesn't end up getting the football. Blanchfield got first touch. Could have been a push in the back against Blanchfield. Paid. Advantage paid now. In fact, an advantage has been taken back because Max Quinlan chased so hard. Dustin Spriggs with the footy. Low driving ball. Goes over his man.
Durbridge running out of defence.
Driving that one long. Haswell can't pick it up. Unusual for him. Normally you'd back him to take those, even though that was a really difficult kick.
Oh, excellent play in by Maitland.
Bob Nick Mitchell not putting pressure on, goes hard twice, and that is not going to go out. Sorry, I thought it might. Selkirk gets that long with the long handball. Chwali, Selkirk. He's looking for Keast on the right. Some of the delivery this quarter, Sam, has been clinical to Cam Keast.
Yep, if you're giving Keast that delivery, he's going to kick a lot of goals this year, and so will their forwards. That's, as we've said a couple of times now, they're just not giving anyone else but their teammates an opportunity to take the ball. Keast coming in directly in front, should make no mistake. Wait on the umpire's decision here. One behind, just pushed it out to the left. Here's Jordan running bounce.
How far's he run?
Oh, got one bounce in.
Yeah, must have been close. O'Malley in front. Bowyer's in there. Good strength. D'Amico.
Durbridge, quick hands.
Max misses in nutmegs himself, actually. O'Malley goes wide.
Nice delivery by O'Malley.
Was to Baston. Deep in the flank. That's gone over everyone. Blanchfield immediately puts a tackle on. Also D'Amico. That's of the Aiden variety, I reckon. 42 is Kennywell. He of the King Cooten Carmen tape. Gets a scrubby kick away. That hasn't gone 15. Little short kick comes out and there's a winner. Now away goes Dwyer and they're off again, City. Haswell up. Nice. Excellent defence. Yeah, it really was good defence. Out, sweeping ball wide. Dwyer's going to try and screw that back inside. Patrick McMahon reads it properly. Well, sorry. Haswell's in there. That ball's been held in. And he's going to get a face full of dirt here in a minute. That's three-quarter time. And they should just all walk away. Newcastle City, 13-8-86. Maitland, 5-3-33. And 53 points of difference. City seemingly running away with this one. We'll be back with you shortly for the final quarter of our fourth set today. The 16th quarter of football from the Central Coast Regional Sporting Complex. Back with you shortly. Sam Zickman. We've got 1 quarter to go on what means been a massive day of Black Diamond Cup football. Your thoughts on the whole day, mate?
Oh, look, really, really happy to get this competition underway. Playing footy in March, round 1, competition games, with the envy of other competitions who are still playing practice games this weekend. So it's brilliant to be out here, let alone having so many teams playing at one facility. It's been a great opportunity for our footy community to see plenty of great action, both men's and women's football, and obviously we can't forget the game that was played out at Singleton today as well. Great to have footy back at Rose Point Park.
Indeed. And
how about yourself, David? How have you seen today play out?
It's been fascinating to watch so many games of cup football played back to back to back to back over different conditions, wet early. At one stage it was quite pleasant, then the wind, then the change came in. But to play them all on the one day, and as I think I spoke to you during the week, the ability to have this, which is what went into our article that was published last night, the ability to play at a venue like this opens up the opportunity to make this the start of every season. You can do this every year now, and it can become a major part of the start of the season. And there's a possibility if the availability is there to have more games and more grounds and play everybody on the one day. But it's been a really good, interesting day. 10-team comp this year, and good to see. And some of the everyone's had a crack. The skill level, as you expect in round 1, isn't always there. But for me, the most impressive performance so far has been Terrigal Avoca's final 3 quarters and City today. I think Gosford and Maitland are going to struggle to make the 6 this year, but that you never know your luck. Didn't have a chance to look at Singleton, and Nelson may certainly put a decent account of themselves up at Rose Point Park, only going down by 3 goals. So
it's going to be a tough competition. Wyong Lakes, they're up and about for plenty of time today against Warners Bay. Cardiff and Killarney Vale, great game. But obviously, you've got your perennial contenders in Newcastle City and Terrigal Avoca, who you're correct, after quarter time today, they were clinical against Gosford. Look, Gosford, a really young outfit. Josh Barty has got them fit. A really young team, but look, they were obviously outmatched by Terrigal in the last 3 quarters, but plenty of good signs across the competition. There'll be no easy final spots this year. Be hard fought. And then on the women's field, you had the amazing performance by Maitland in the women's against some really strong performances. Killarney Vale, interesting competition ahead.
Yeah, Killarney Vale's form is ominous. They nearly got there last year, and I think they're going to go very close this year. You can see Killarney Vale, Wyong Lakes being there towards the end, perhaps Maitland as well, learning from their lessons from last year. Michael Gray's just delivered some food for us, which is lovely. Thank you, sir.
Subway Eat Fresh.
Subway Eat Fresh. Thank you, sir. Appreciate it. And away we go. Last quarter of a big day. Chuali, not Sam Zickman, into the ruck. Not comfortable with that one, but ends up getting the tap down right-handed. Mitchell Knight roving, as he always does. Caswell a good tackle. Smothered there off the boot. Bob gets a soccer out, and it goes 30 metres. Back it comes from Newcastle City. Kelleher trying to go take a mark. Oh, Sweetnam, can he use his speed? He's just been put off at the last second by Bob, and Bob has stopped the goal there. Lovely work right at the death, and it should be out of bounds with a boundary throw in right next to the post.
Sweetnam's quick, but Bob had him. Bob got there and gave him a contest.
Bob's not slow. Keast. Oh, that's dangerous. Gets it away from the danger area just for a moment. Haswell's hands just for once let him down. Could have been paid a free kick for a high contact anyway. O'Malley. There's busting play there. Durbridge up to the hot spot. Held his ground well. Jordan's been very impressive today. He will be in their top 6, no doubt in my mind. Again, excellent delivery. Comes again and running hard. Look at him go. Thank you very much for that. Now he's corralled. And out of bounds on that wing. Sam Zickman's having a sight bite to it, and when he gets a break, I'll go and do the same.
Not many breaks for you today, Dave.
No.
You've been working very hard.
Oh, well, that's the job, mate. It's what we do here, and it's a rare opportunity to call this many games in one day. We've done it before in women's footy. A bit different doing it in men's footy. The game is a bit quicker.
Getting a lot of action out in that outer wing.
Yes.
Lucky we've got the screen to assist here, but plenty of play out on that far side. But it is giving people an opportunity to see the wonderful setup out here at the Central Coast Regional Sporting Complex. Get another throw in. Tuali's going to go up here. Shift around the ground quite a bit today.
I think that's Mitchell Knight. No, it's not.
Again, we've slowed to a bit of a crawl here. Quite a few stoppages back to back. Potentially some tight legs out there. Early in the fourth quarter. 2 minutes gone.
Jack Bowyer held in. No, Taylor gets that one. 2 left-footed ruckman there, quite rare. Doran in and under. The prime possum says, "I'll have that, thank you."
Certainly will. He trots in to throw this one back up into play. Probably 4 or 5.
Now,
Oh, no.
There's something gone on behind play here.
Holding.
A free kick given. Someone, I think, got dragged out there.
Maitland will look to move quick. Yep, switch it. Across. Oh, average kick there. Yep.
Oh, yep, well done, Rory. He's been good today. However, he got dispossessed. Selkirk had that one spent, yes. That's a free kick for disposing him after the play. McMahon's not without a chance here.
Passes it off. Most likely, no free kick over the shoulder. Be a tough kick from out there, but he's certainly got a chance.
Connor hit one from there in the last quarter, did he not? You talked him through it and he kicked it inside out.
I think he's going to go to the top of the goal square. I'm not sure. We'll see. Nice spot.
That was Grimmer, going backwards. They've gone back 25 metres here. Over the shoulder, I reckon.
Could be another shot.
Mitchell Knight's asking about that, but umpire made an immediate whistle. There was no delay.
Probably again just outside of range, we'll see. Doesn't look overly confident. He's assessing options. I think top of the goal square again might be the go here.
Touched or not? No.
Out of bounds on the full free kick. Play will be pushed back here 9 metres out, as that's a new rule in the competition. So back to the 9 metre mark, back to the kick-off line. Newcastle City bring it back. Long kick into play.
They've opened the play up in our game, haven't they? They really have. Luke D'Amico turns around. The big man fly and miss it completely. Must get rid of it. Rory putting pressure on. Coming through. Oh, lovely, lovely, lovely quick hands. And away goes City. Durbridge. Where's Keese? Hits Chuali.
Plays on quickly. Oh, just didn't see his opponent, his teammates there. Just going deep to the goal square, looking for a short. Wasn't there.
Newstead kicks it up to the impressive Jordan. He's going to take him on with speed again.
Of course he is.
He is sharp, Sam. He is sharp, and he's sharp over a distance. Is that a downfield free kick? I think this could be to Patrick McMahon, or is that Taylor? That's Taylor. And that is downfield. So there was treatment given to Jordan.
That's a direct result of his speed there. They're just getting frustrated. He's running away from him. They just pushed him late.
O'Malley takes an intercept mark.
In a couple of minds there.
Yes, he was. Ends up making a good decision, finds Chuali.
He's had a nice day,
little short one, right foot kick.
Needs a block. Gets one. Gets an excellent block there.
McMahon chops it off. Bob. Left foot kick coming in there from Doran, who's been good today. Could have been holding the man there. Mitchell Knight flies over the top. Now, what's the decision here?
Below the knee contact there. He's dived in. He's hit the player below the knee. He doesn't like it, but it's the correct decision. You can't be doing that stuff. Very dangerous, but certainly didn't mean it. Free kick paid deservingly. That's all.
Sam Zickler, ladies and gentlemen, on the soapbox and doing a good job. Max Quinlan goes driving ball long. Haswell's in space. Can Bob corral him? He has. Off go papers everywhere. And there's a... What's he paid? Is he paid pushing the back? Has he to Haswell? He has. Spriggs not happy with the decision at all. Connor Haswell too far out with this breeze. Just started to pick up again. Driving ball. Keast cut off by Jordan very bravely. Actually, that wasn't. That was Adlington, number 60. Did he pick that up? Did he, Spriggsy? Low down. No, it's D'Amico, actually. Good mark. Very low to the ground. Long ball. Quinlan. Dwyer. O'Malley. Blanchfield driving ball, goes long. Chwali just looks short of a gallop to me. I reckon he'll get better with game time and a lot more work on the track. Promising signs, though, for them in his transfer from Lake Macquarie.
Nice long kick by Doran. Puts him in a great spot here. If he can clean gather. Oh, excellent tackle in the back line there.
Superb check on Mitchell Knight. Yeah, he's great low to the ground. He really is, Sam. Sweeping handball. Thompson goes back. Knight being one of the best on the ground today. Tap out. Well done. Good defensive work.
Forward line of Newcastle City's done a great job today, but their back line as well. They work so well together. You can tell that there's a lot of chemistry between the guys down there. They're moving the ball around, working together, clearing it out.
Taylor gets that one down over Quinlan. Handball out. I think that might be touched. Has it been called that? No. Tapped out by Kelleher. Doran. Good tackle on Doran. Ryan Stanton says that'll be mine, thank you. We've gone 8 and a quarter minutes in this last quarter. Quinlan, too good footwork to win that ruck contest. I know that sounds strange, but that's exactly what he did. He stepped around him. Bob, who's been impressive with the backs, misses that one. That's a throw and given by Stanton. Very good Ryan Stanton. Good pick up there. Bob, who's been okay, has gone on to Haswell and is doing a reasonable job at him.
Stanton's going to make him come back.
Jordan's going to go again in a minute, but Sweetenham's sharp.
Stanton's going to bring it back here. I think he's not quite in line. See what's going on here. We pointed the wrong direction, perhaps. Just getting the ball back here. Just need to be kicked back. Appears to be a free kick to Newcastle City, perhaps.
I thought it was a throw against Newcastle City.
Correct call, David. Yep, Bob's got the footy now, and we'll be back underway.
First game of the season, always happens. Up they go, Doran again, being very solid today. O'Malley, Dwyer stays on his feet. There's O'Malley. The two man bobs.
Despite the man bun, he spent a lot of time underneath the pack getting that really hard footy under. He's had a really good game today.
Yep.
O'Malley's very, very talented player.
Dragged out of it should be Max Quinlan in front, dragged out by Hayden Taylor, correct?
Quinlan spreads it out wide. Twali runs onto it all, just shanked off the boot. Again, you're right, Dave, just cut the steps off the pace. It's not a reasonable game.
And Mitchell Baston's in going off there in front of us in a sling, so that's not a good sign for Newcastle City. He won't take any further part today. Updated score from the other side.
Dangerous pass back. Twali can't quite gather it. Good solid tackle. Bob, calm head, switches it out.
Jordan again takes on.
Could be legs.
He's quick.
Could be legs. Yep, I think Ryan Stanton's got that.
Should be advantage and paid.
Off they go. Maitland running down the wing. Long kick, 2-on-1. Nice punch from behind. Maitland there in front. Off he goes.
Kick the
outside
goal,
of the boot.
Kick the goal. Point. Had much more time. Maitland 5-4-34. Newcastle City 13-8-86.
Jay Roy, though, again with some exceptional hands. Look, he went off and running. Missed that one, but that's the way he plays. He plays on quickly. Dangerous. Punches it in. Batten, who's got a lot of the footy, takes it. Kicks that out. Mitchell Black. Short pass in Newcastle City at the moment.
Kelleher, good tackle. That's gone. Not paid. Oh, that's a throw. Kelleher, left footer. Got to stand underneath it and stand his ground. Does a good job of it. Oh, really good Addington, and right at the death.
Ryan
Gets
Stanton's being
dispossessed
for
by
that.
Connor Haswell.
Incorrect disposal there. Newcastle City ball. Connor spreads it out wide. Plenty of space out there. This is the one the forwards like.
Quinlan drives that one high.
Twali at the back.
Makes a good effort there. Dwyer. Doran again. He's got a lot of touches today, particularly in the second half. Grimmer trying to pick it up. Still can't. Ball held in. Blackie comes out. It comes out from Black. Batten got plays in the middle. D'Amico gets rid of his player there in Baker. And Rawnsley, sorry, right underneath our face. Grimmer's got cramp right in front of us.
Yeah, he's run a fair bit today. He's certainly in a bit of pain out there.
Good defence there. Well done. Now, away they go. That's D'Amico. Can he get it? Now, what can Rory do?
Let's hold the man.
Absolutely. Too quick. He's too quick for him.
That's right.
And he's going back for what will be, if he can kick this, that'll be a great performance in a beaten side. Rory's going back for his 4th goal, Sam.
Here he is lining up. I think he's just had a quick look, but no, he's going to go back. And so he should. Absolutely drilled it. 4 goals. Excellent return.
Excellent return for Rory. 4 goals for him. The only other goal kicker for Maitland is Pankhurst with 2. Maitland 6-4-40. Newcastle City 13-8-86. Sam.
Located on the picturesque Lake Macquarie, Belmont 16s is one of the premier venues in the Hunter region, offering the very best in dining, promotions and entertainment. For all the latest news and promotions, visit 16s.com.au or find us on Facebook, the home of AFL Hunter Central Coast, and of course, the home of Elliot Davey Medal Night. Biggest night on the calendar. Players in position. You'll notice that the umpires are holding up one flag to signal that their players are in position down there. Interesting new implementation of that use.
That is interesting. O'Malley going with the soccer tactics. Might go again with them. No. Goes and gets on over the shoulder free kick for being first man in front. Now he needs to kick this open. Does. Up to the holds the hot spot. Chiwali just slightly out of position. Picked up by Bennett. Sweetenham, who's
Excellent
about
tackle.
2'1". Kelleher, little short left footer, finds his man in Haswell. That is he's called a play on, steps his man. He set him up there. Can he finish? Connor Haswell drives a ball in and misses. Newcastle City 13-9-87. Maitland 6-4-40 and playing some reasonable footy in the last quarter, Maitland. The goal upright at the far end has not seen that flag. Now he's picked it up now. Jordan, almost the best Maitland player on the ground, along with Doran, I reckon, today.
Excellent
Good grab. This fellow Adlington's actually been okay as well. He's been solid. Doran running off half-back. Jinks around, goes with the left foot, intercepted by Keast. He's been solid himself today.
Absolutely, all over the field.
Black driving ball, lovely kick.
Yeah,
There's
short,
a mark.
short.
There's someone on short. There's also someone at the back door. Connor Haswell, for once, gets Bob out of position. And Haswell will go back and kick this from an angle.
Yeah, he's defended hard all day today, Bob. He's been beaten there, just in terms of the body position, but certainly not disgraced today. He's had quite a good game down defence in a beaten team.
Agreed.
We'll see how Connor goes.
Kick this with a little. There's enough breeze here that he should kick this right half of the goals.
Just be careful not to stab at it or really kick through here.
Shanked it.
Yeah.
And Newcastle City 13-10-88. Maitland 6-4-40. 15 and a half, 15 and 3/4 gone by the time this ball comes in. Great day here at the CCRSC. Been a superb day of football. And away goes Jordan. He's just got to get in the square and then he can go. Goes long. Oh, nearly a hanger out there from Pankhurst. Up higher than Joe Cocker there. Out from Kelleher, goes back door. That will hit O'Malley, laces out. He should go again to Thompson. Finds him. Still running Newcastle City. They are very fit. Wide. Actually, average kick misses
Bob again.
Yep. He's been okay, Bob. He's been
defence.
has not been in any way belted today.
Newcastle City setting up a wall now. This maybe the Maitland tiring legs, but Newcastle City is just setting up a bit of a ring out there outside 50.
Well, Bob again. He really has been okay today. He's faced up against a very good opponent in as well. That ball's gone 16 metres to Doran, who's along with Jordan for mine, being one of Maitland's two best players. Oh, good effort there by Spriggs to take that mark under immense pressure.
He looked to go.
They wanted 50.
Into the middle. Big ball to win here. Durbridge attacked it well, kept it in front.
He did. He's going to get that out. Now he's in trouble because he's taken possession. Jody says, I'll have that, thank you.
Gave him a chance there. Would have been a hot footy if he'd pinged him, but he could have done it. Slight little...
The foot's got stuck in the shorts. I've never seen that in my life.
That's a first.
That's a first. Keast uses body strength. You don't go body on body with that man.
Durbridge again coming through with the footy.
Braden toss, Mike.
Oh.
He's punching at the ball. He's
making
every effort to go. He's making an effort to dispose of it.
Mitchell Cameron just probably unsure what exactly was going on there, but anyway, he's got through.
4 or 5 right crosses there. Don't think a lot behind a punching bag for that man. Thank you. Doran again for probably his 25th touch today. Rory in front where he needs to be.
On his space forward. Oh, just got chopped off. Space was forward for Maitland then.
Black intercepts Kennywell. Keast playing in the ruck at the moment. Handball off. Is he going to get the return it? He is. Blanchfield's got that right to Connor.
Oh,
lovely.
He's got a super set of hands,
He
Connor.
has got a lovely pair of hands.
Now again, he doesn't mind the angles. He'll probably go back here and back himself. It's a very tough pocket. If he's going to try and kick a drop punt from out there, he's going to be super.
Trust me, he's a confident sort of a bloke. Connor Haswell. He's confident in anything that he does.
Yeah, looks like he's
angle in these deep pockets.
Absolutely. Going back as a drop punt.
Blake Macquarie and Terrigal in the background there. Fighting hard over there. Haswell. Missed that one, I reckon. 13-11-89.
Straight into the post.
Yeah, 6-4-40. Maitland down by 49 points. Beaten but not disgraced. Sam, is that a fair statement?
That's absolutely accurate statement there, David. I completely agree. And they've fought out too. They're still running hard. They're fighting hard. Coaches be pleased with what they've seen. And again, out running from the back line.
Max has got to go here. Good mark, Quinlan.
Too strong there, Quinlan. Just held his body position.
Goes wide. Ball comes back with the breeze. Roving brilliantly. Kicked the goal. Hit the post, I reckon. And did hit the post. Yep, 13-12-90. Maitland, 6-4-40. Jordan goes.
Very dangerous, Blanchfield. That was, unlucky to hit the post. Jeez, he roved it well.
Grimmer. And that ball's gone out of bounds on centre wing. So the last embers of the big day here today at CCRC, round 1. And winners in the Black Diamond Cup were Terrigal of Oka, Warners Bay, Cardiff, Singleton. And here Newcastle City will win this game. And they're the first 5 games of the AFL HCC. Everybody's playing next week. Full set of games. The Plate back on Plate having their first round. And, it's been a wonderful day. That's holding the ball. Wonderful day. Credit to the AFL HCC and everybody involved, the council for this outstanding facility, and all the people that make footy continue on. All of our wonderful volunteers, our sponsors, our umpires who've done a great job today in interesting conditions at times. Rory should have been pinged for over the shoulder, not. Here you go. Now, what's this free kick for?
Kicking in danger. Yep, kicking in danger. Tried to swipe that out of me there.
Rory's going to take the kick. I don't think it should be his. I think it should be Luke D'Amico's. Rory's going for 5.
Oh, well, you've got to have a go here. Kicking for a bag, you just must have a go. Let's see if he's got the leg. He's certainly got the leg. Oh, and he's got the accuracy too. 5.
What a performance from Rory in a beaten side. 5 goals, ladies and gentlemen. 5 for Jai Rory. Maitland, 7-4-46. Newcastle City, 13-12-90. Sam Zickman.
IC have been at the cutting edge of design and manufacturing apparel from grassroots to elite sporting teams for over 20 years and are proud to be the preferred apparel supplier of the Hunter Central Coast for the 2019 season.
Great performance by that man on screen. 5 goals in his comeback to football. Superb. Kevin Grooves tell him that he's done a great job, and he has.
Wastes no time when he goes back to kick for goal. Goes back, knows what he has to do, slots it right over the umpire's hat. Brilliant kicking for goal and a really good game, as we mentioned, in a losing effort from Jai Rory.
44 points the difference. 21 3/4 minutes gone. Up goes the ball. Well done. Now that's a change. Grimmer's gone into the ruck there. I think he has. Patrick McMahon, who I think that Maitland need to make a decision on. I think he should play at centre-half forward, which is his natural position, and they need to... I don't think he should be on the ball or on the backs. Maitland have got to play him where he can win games for them, because he can. Lovely work. Selkirk off to... Twali's on his wrong side. He's going to kick it left-footed. 57 is Bennett. Driving ball. Listen to the voice. Now there's trouble. Canadian can get a clean ball. He can. Patrick McMahon comes wide.
Plenty of space out here on the wing. Just has to gather the ball cleanly.
Does. Newstead. McMahon's made the
Back
effort.
to Newstead.
Well done, Selkirk. He's beaten 2 men there on his own. Well done, Selkirk. That's a throw, not paid. Handballs to himself. Bowyer. Well done. Good football, City. Continuing on.
Leading player. Just got to get it out in front of him.
Bob did enough there. Now Sweetnam roving. Should be sniping. Get onto his right foot. Taps it out to Hazel, which is smart. And Connor kicks it to him short. And Mark take it at a very, very... So McDonald's also going for 5 goals.
No one manning the mark as yet. He might well play on quickly here.
He's
no
left.
Maitland player. Oh, no, he's been called back. Still
He's
no one
also
there.
left-footed. He should go check side. Sorry, it should go Stevie J. Go side on. He's run around and played on. And I think he's kicked his 5th. Noah McDonald, 5 goals for Newcastle City in an outstanding performance up forward. 30. They've changed the numbers, haven't they? McDonald, there he is. He's in 45.
Found him 5 times today.
Yeah. 14-12-96, Maitland 7-4-46. 24 minutes gone.
Just over a minute of play left in what's been a really big day out here today. Central Coast Regional Sporting Complex, but a great day. Round 1, AFL Hunter Central Coast. We'll bring the plate competition in next week. All teams in action, back at club grounds. Brilliant day today. David Redden, well done to yourself for the commentary today. Big effort, 4 games. Certainly time to rest the voice after this one's over.
Thank you, sir. It's been a great, real privilege to be here. Thank you for having me. It's been great. Love doing what we do. And yeah, it's been a long day, 4 games, but it's been very, very rewarding, I can tell you.
Certainly thanks to the Bar TV crew as well for all their efforts out here today.
Liam and Justin, great work, boys, as always. Pushing the back. Jody Henderson picks that up straight away. Cole Carroll's got the football.
We also can't...
He's got to go behind. He was not. Now it's not 50 because his player pushed him around there.
Oh.
Wild, lovely mark, Mitchell Black. Really solid hands. Goes. And Mark taking Shuali. Oh, it's on back here.
Ryan Stanton just separating the players. And that's it.
That ball counts. And it's been marked. I hope that they can shake hands and move on over here on the left-hand side. End of the game there. Newcastle City 14-12-96. Maitland 7-4-46. Sam, a final word from you, sir.
Just a really good day out here today. Great to launch the competition. Big day for AFL Hunter Central Coast. But really, it's a great day for our community, everyone together. Footy's back, which is fantastic. Looking forward to round 2 next week. Bar TV, big game. Pasterfield Complex opening. Cardiff and Maitland, really looking forward to it. David, I know you'll be out there and looking forward to it.
Can't wait. I'll be at Fane early in the morning and then over to Pasterfield. Thanks to the AFL HSC, Sam Zickman and Michael Gray for their wonderful work today. To Liam and Justin from Bar TV, outstanding work. It's been a long day, especially up that scissor lift. On behalf of Lucas Holmes, Sam Zickman, Michael Gray, my name's David Redden. It's a very good evening from the CCRSC. Thank you for your support today. Look forward to seeing you next week at Pasterfield.